Good day. I'm going to discuss Nepal and Tibetan architecture. So Nepal lies between two great Eastern civilization. India is located west and south and east. China is also known as Tibetan. Autonomous region of People's Republic of China in the north. Its total land area, it has 147,181 square kilometer. Three old capitals, Kathmandu, Patan, and Badgaon. Geographical influence of Nepal. It's topographically divided into three regions. One is Himalaya. North includes Mount Everest, has a height of 8,848 meters. Hills consisting of the Mahabharat Range and the Churia Hills, Terai to the south. Nepal, its geographical influence, it has three main cities, Kathmandu, Bhaktapur or Badgaon, Patan or Lalitpur, crossroads of ancient civilizations of Asia, named after a structure in Durbar Square, Kathmandu, wood plus covered shelter. Climatic influence, Nepal has ranges from subtropical in the lowlands to Arctic at higher altitudes. Nepal, its geographical influence, wood is used as posts, beams, rafters. Metals such as iron, brass, bronze are used on religious and door facings, latticeworks, and hardwares. They are also abundant in natural stone, sedimentary, and metamorphic stones. Bricks were used for walls. Clay tiles used for roof and pavings. Nepal, its historical and social influence. Nuar and Gurkhas, also known as Tibetan Mongol origins, settled in early times and established an indigenous style in architecture. Art flourished during the reign of Mularahas during 13th to 18th century. Nepal, its religious influence. Hinduism, it comprises 86.5%, Buddhism 7.8%, Islam 3.5%. It is the birthplace of Buddha. Temples, shrines, monuments are extremely active. Nepal, its architectural character, drawn from Indian and Chinese cultures, such as stupas or shortened temples, the Sikhara type temples coming from the Indian character, multi-tiered temples resembling Chinese pagodas, towns typically includes a monumental pillar supporting a metal superstructure adorned with mystical symbols, group of divinities, and portray statuary of royalties, elaborately treated interior courtyards on street facade houses. Nepal, its architectural character, buildings are of three-story trabeated system of construction, combination of structural and ornamentation, each floor supported by ornately carved brackets and struts. Nepal, its architectural character, roof is the most striking feature. Wooden structures with columns at the center line, doubled pitch roof, covered with jingati, special clay tile with metal gutters. Nepal, its architectural character is intricate lattice screens on windows, evident fine craftsmanship. Nepal, another unique architectural character is its structure is decorated with carvings, embossings, tingling bells, and hanging lamps. Rural houses are made of stone and clay. Nepal is architectural character. Swayab Hunathat Stupa, Kathmandu, originally in Asoka, tumulus on a hill, stands on a narrow plinth, conical spire in diminishing tiers, symbolizing the 13 Buddhist heaven with the umbrella as its apex, all seeing one. Nepal is architectural character. Budhnathat Stupa, found in Kathmandu, three platforms. It's 12 meters high, 14 meters high spires, resembling the finial of Swayawant Bunat. Gayajatri is the festival to worship the holy cows. Architectural character of Nepal. It's a temple in Kathmandu. Architectural character of Nepal. The Krishna temple, Patan. Typically, Sikhara spire with a cluster of small pavilions on the three arcaded story. Carved stone frieze depicting romantic Krishna legend. Nepal, its architectural character. Durbar Square, Kathmandu, in the year 299 Anno Domini, built by Raha Bir Diva. City is full of Buddhist monuments. Ancient royal residential square of Malakings consists of the following: the Golden Gate, Palace of 55 windows, the Lion Gate, statue of Bupar Tindra, biggest bell in the kingdom, pagodas and Sikhara temples. Nepal is architectural character. Durbar Square, Kathmandu. The Golden Gate dates from the reign of Raha Ranjit Malla in 1786 AD, famous as the richest piece of art in the whole kingdom. The palace of 55 windows, old palace of brick walls, remarkable for its carved balcony, built by Raha Tasksha Malla in 1427 Anno Domini. The statue of Bupa Tindra Malla, famous for its arts in column. Architectural character of Nepal. The sacred town of Pashupatinat. It was built during 17th circa Anno Domini. Stands on the banks of the Bagmati, dedicated to Lord Shiva. The holy region of Hindu community of Nepalese Buddhist consists of stone and wooden temples with burning ghat by the river. Nepal, its architectural character. Pashupatinat Temple. It was built during 16th circa AD. Pagoda style temple, famous place of Hindu pilgrimage, the cremation place, dedicated to Lord Shiva, guardian deity of Nepal. Temples and shrines with golden gilt roof and large, richly carved silver gates. Nepal, its architectural character. Bhairab temple contains the Kali or black. Bharab, one of Shiva's form. Architectural character of Nepal. Changru Narayan temple, Kathmandu Valley, 3rd century. One of the oldest temple dedicated to Vishnu. Nepal, its architectural character. Nyata Poloa temple, Kathmandu Valley. The year is 1702, Anno Domini. Significant innovations, increase of group stories and print, introduction of an open gallery surrounding the shrine, Sela. So when you say Sela, this is found at the very center where the god is actually being depicted by the temple. Tibet. So this is already the geographical location of Tibet. So Tibet sits on the highest plateau in the world at an average of 12,000 to 14,000 feet. Tibet's high plains, forests, and mountains form a unique ecosystem on the planet and are home to an array of rare wildlife, including the snow leopard, blue sheep, and Tibetan wild ass. Tibet, situated in the Himalayas, 5 of Asia's great rivers, including Indus, Mekong, Brahmaputra, Tibet, Mount Kailash, 3rd and sacred mountain pilgrimage site of Hindu and Bonpo, as well as Tibetan. Tibet, stylistic sources of art and architecture. Indian art, it comprises from 11th to 14th century. Nepalese art comprises of 14th to 16th century. Chinese Ming School, 15th century onwards. Tibet, Buddhism, introduced in towards the end of the 8th century when King Trisong Datsen invited 2 Buddhist masters from India. Tibetan Buddhism combined the original or Mahayanist practices with yoga, tantra, shamanic rituals, and elements of an older Tibetan religious known as Bon. Tibet Buddhist temple found in Lhasa, Tibet. Tibet, this is the symbol of umbrella of protection. Let us look at the topmost portion. Heart and mind, followed by 13 steps to enlightenment. So this is already the Harmika, the vast vase filled with treasure, throne of the Buddha, and at the bottom is the base. Tibet, it has great stupa at Sanchi, India. The Dagoba or stupa from Sri Lanka, shortened or Tibetan stupa. Dome is smaller and the spire is more prominent. Shortened Tibetan or stupa, Hindi. Tibet, the square foundation symbolizing the earth, the dome symbolizing the water, 13 tapering steps of the enlightenment symbolizing the element of fire. Steps lead to a stylized parasol, the symbol of wind, which is top in the ethereal sphere by the well-known twin symbol uniting sun and moon, which is the shimmering crown of the short end. Tibet building character. Number one, it has organic design to complement the natural surroundings. Use of natural materials such as stones, clay, and wood. Number three, ranging from 1 to 3 stories in height. Roofing, flat roofs with parapets in central and western Tibetan plateau with seldom rain. So sloping roofs covered either in slate, shingles, or ceramic tile. So this is the roofing style of the building character. So Tibet, its building character. The fifth is symmetrical in layout and facade design, while its walls they use stone or rammed earth, maybe up to a meter thick at the base. Temples and manor houses, slightly trapezoidal form, heavy at the bottom. They comprises of stone foundations and light at the top, generally with battered walls, sloping inward to create an illusion of height. Tibet building character. Its windows are usually small because the walls are so heavy that large openings would make the structure weak and unstable. Paper covered wooden lattice work, then but was replaced later on by glass. Tibet, its building character. Detailed code for the decoration of doors, windows, and parapet. So the fifth character is painted black frames around the doors and windows and complex wooden overhang decorations. Number six, it has intricate carved interior timber frame following standardized design principles. Its seventh character, its organic design. Buildings appear to grow out of the landscape. So meaning it is organic in design. Potala Palace in its pictorial view. Tibet Outer White Palace houses the administrative quarters. Inner Red Quarters houses the assembly hall of the lamas, chapels, the 10,000 shrines, and the vast library for Buddhist scriptures. Tibet, the Potala Palace. Located on Muburi Red Mountain to the west of Old Lhasa, 12,000 feet above sea level. The Potala Palace, 13-story palace, stands 117 meters high and has over 1,000 rooms, covered an area of 360,000 square meters, made of stone and wood, with walls averaging from 1 to 5 meters thick. Tibet, Jokhang Monastery, first Buddhist temple in Tibet, located on Durbar Square in Lhasa, built during the reign of King Songtsen Gampo. So it ranges from the year 6 605 to 650 circa to celebrate his marriage with Chinese Tang Dynasty princess Wan Qing, who was said to have introduced Buddhism to Tibet. The temple was called the Tsulag Kang, or House of Wisdom, but it is not known as the Jokhang, which means the house of the Buddha. Tibet, heavenly Jokhang, talisman guarding the rooftop of Jokhang, the most revered religious icon of Tibet, where hundreds of prostrating pilgrims gathers every day. So meaning the roof is actually covered with its naga, or otherwise known as the dragon. Tibet, best preserved monastery, the Tashi Hill Hunpo, seat of the Panchen Lama. Tibet, the Tagung Temple, built in 641 AD. It's a symbol of the cultural mixture of the nations in China at that time, and is one of the most important temples in Tibet. Combines the architecture style from both Tibet and China. The high golden tower is a symbol of Tibetan temple, while edge of the roof resembles Han Chinese style. So this ends the